Whenever you are.
Okay. So again, don't have any injuries for you. Guys are coming out. I'm not sure I haven't heard of anything since last night. So we really kind of came out of it fairly clean last night, I think, but we'll see today. Anyways, with that, I thought the guys came ready to play. They were, we got up by 27 points, and then we had a couple of the interceptions take place and allowed them to get back in it. We got to do a better job with those. We've got to do a better job transitioning after those on the defensive side, not letting them score. We'll go back and work on that. Again, the important thing is that we won the game and and played for the 4 quarters and came out on top. So that inevitably is what's important here. With that, time's yours.
Let's go first to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Andy, you talked a little bit after the game last night about Travis Kelce and what he's accomplished, the milestones, and just wanted to ask you, was there a point after you got him that you said to yourself, okay, he's going to have this kind of health willing, he's going to have this kind of career, he's going to be capable of accomplishing these kinds of things that he has? And Brad, I'll have a second question as well.
Yeah, you know what, Adam? I thought he was really spectacular in college. I had a chance to see him firsthand because he played. I just want to let you know that's Ted. That's you guys. I had a chance to watch him in college when he was playing against Temple, where my son played. So, and then his brother, obviously. I had him and drafted him at Philly, but so I thought watching him at Cincinnati, I go, this kid has a chance to be really something special. Anyways, that's and I know Dorsey agreed with that.
Okay, and wanted to ask you about a couple decisions you made last night. Just curious your thinking. The first one was when you accepted the Denver holding penalty on their last touchdown drive. You made it 2nd and 34 instead of 3rd and 24. That one there, and also the decision to kick rather than go for 2 after your last touchdown. You went up 30. It was 33-21, and then the kick made it 34-21.
Yeah, I think the first one might have been field position on that. I'm not sure exactly. Just recalling it, but field position was one of the thoughts. And then, what was the second question on that, Adam?
The decision to kick for the extra point rather than go for 2 on your last touchdown.
Yeah.
The one late in the third quarter.
Yeah, had we gone and scored another one, I probably would have gone for 2. But there, I didn't think I needed to. But
let's go next to Seren Petro. Go ahead,
Seren. Coach, you've got kind of a nice rhythm going with your running backs. Isaiah, and I know you've said he can catch, and that's the receiving part of the game is maybe something that he'll grow into. But do you like how the two of them kind of complement each other, with McKinnon being kind of a big play guy in the receiving, and Isaiah Pacheco, kind of the hammer with the running game?
Yeah, listen, I think Seren, I think they do complement each other. Completely two different types of game, and we'll just keep bringing them. Pacheco along as we go. I also feel Jones, who we have sitting on the bench, is a good player. So, I mean, it's a pretty good situation right there at that position. Knock on wood, but it's you have a good balance there. So,
Seren, did you have a follow up there?
No, that was it. Just the one. Thank you.
Yep. We'll go next to Aaron Ladd. Go ahead, Aaron.
Hey, Coach. Appreciate the time here. It feels like every week we get a new number from you all, whether it's Mahomes breaking a record or Kelce with the 10,000 career receiving yards this week. I know you're not a warm and fuzzy guy in the moment, but maybe is there a number that you heard or somebody brought to your attention that's actually caught you and paused you, and maybe that was a cool moment, whether it's you or one of the guys?
Yeah, that one with Kelsey last night. I thought those are big numbers now. You start talking about, 10,000 yards, receiving yards. That's a pretty good haul for a career. And then when you start stringing them together, like he has 1,000 yard for what is it, seven straight? How many ever? Yeah, seven straight years. I mean, that's pretty spectacular too. So, I think Clark, what was it, 1,000 straight wins or 1,000 games played as a franchise? Yeah, Ted's coaching me up on all this. So, 1,000 games played as a franchise. So that was these are big numbers now. I mean, that's pretty special stuff.
Let's go next to Greg Eklund. Go, Greg.
Hello, Coach. Speaking a little bit about numbers, during your tenure in Kansas City, you've had different players, including a different quarterback, different coordinators, a different GM. Yet through all that, for 8 straight years, this team has had 10 wins or more. To what do you attribute that consistency?
Yeah, I've been blessed to be with good organizations. First of all, I want to make sure people understand that, because it's not one person. It's all of us kind of pulling together. And I think that's kind of the strength of the places that I've been lucky enough to be at. And surely here is we're all kind of pulling in the same direction. There's not a lot of interference going on. And in order to do this, you've got to have the players, you've got to have the people that are bringing in the players, and then you've got to have the coaching staff. And it all starts with the owner. So, and how he presents things to you and allows you to do certain things. So, but those other pieces too become very important, and there has to be a balance there where those people get along. Not that they're necessarily going out at night and partying, that they actually work well together. And I've been lucky enough to be a part of that. So
Let's go next to Rob Collins. Go to Rob.
Hey, Coach. Good afternoon. Thanks for the time. I noticed Patrick's flip pass to Jarek was very similar motion than your throwaway mustache marker on the State Farm commercial. Is that where you got that from?
Yeah, I think it is. I'll tell you, that was pretty, that was pretty spectacular play. I think you guys know that, but I mean, it's, that was special. So he did a nice job. I appreciate the humor there, though. I got it.
Looks like we got 2 more. We'll go Pete and then Matt. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Coach, when you guys traded Rashad Fenton early in the year, you really leaned into some of these young defensive backs, and they've had obviously a lot of good moments. But last night, I'm sure there was some things that they left on tape. How much do you think these rookies can take away and maybe use some of those struggles as you guys look forward and need to rely upon them in the NFL playoffs?
Yeah, Pete, I mean, what you're seeing just around the league is some of these long balls that we either had the holding on or it hit us in the face mat, those type of things. That defending those is tough, even for the best of the best. And so I kind of put those aside and just keep working on them. Let's work on those after practice and during practice. We can get some extra throws with the quarterbacks after practice, and then during practice, let's have those scripted in so they have an opportunity to track them. You can't get enough of them. That's now the other stuff we've got. I'm seeing improvement. The breaks on the ball, the learning the indicators on the break to break on the ball. That's one of the bigger struggles for a young guy. But I'm seeing guys get better at that, and that means that they're studying more and understanding some of the fundamentals of tape. Of playing the receiver position. So, which becomes important playing either corner or safety.
We'll last to Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Coach, it's for Jerick McKinnon. It's been more than 5 years since he's had a game with 2 touchdowns and had only his second 100-yard receiving game. That was also more than 5 years ago. What does it mean for you as a coach when you've got a guy like that who's persevered through so much that he has with all the surgeries and all the setbacks that, all these years he's still kicking and he's able to achieve things like that?
Well, you said it best. I mean, he's like a dinosaur at that position. Matt, you're playing 9 years in the National Football League as a running back. Those are dog years. So he keeps himself in great shape. He's very smart. He's pounded through the injuries that he's had, and really the last couple of years here with us, he's come out on in a very positive way and shape for our team. I think if you talk to the players, they'll talk about the leadership, how much they appreciate him. The young guys will talk about like the Pacheco, how much he's taught him, or Clyde, how much he's taught him. And he's just a good guy to have around on your football team from a locker room standpoint. And then from a playing standpoint, there's nothing that he can't do. He does everything so well. He's got the good hands. He can run well. He can run inside, outside. He's a good blocker, picks up blitzes, the whole thing there. So,
Coach, we appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, good. Thank you.